I'm Josie, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel if you weren't one of my previous 10 subscribers. Today's video is going to be about me explaining my Sonas. If you don't know what a Yumi Sona is, basically, let me say what Yumi shipping is. Yumi shipping is basically finding a fictional relationship with a fictional character. Let's say Miku, or somebody from My Hero Academia, somebody from K-pop Demon Hunters, somebody from anywhere. If you find a character attractive and you deeply, deeply, truly love that character, yeah. So first, let me say this. Doubles, please interact with all of my videos. TikTok, YouTube, I might link my Instagram. I don't know. So, yeah, I think that's all I have to say for now. So, let's get started. Let me start off with my first character, Tanya. Tanya is basically the embodiment of me. She wouldn't necessarily have the same facial features as me, just not like the same everything. Just same facial features and somewhat glasses and pronouns and stuff. Tanya is 33 years old. Since in my AU, in my DR and stuff, Rylan Grace, let me say who she's dating first. Tanya is the Yumi Sona I made to date Rylan Grace from Project Hail Mary. If you've watched my YouTube, TikTok, anything, you know I'm a big Rylan Grace fan. I think my biggest thing is he's really awesome. I really do like the character. I think he's a very interesting character, and that's just my kind of partner I would like. Um, that's just the kind of partner I would like in real life. She is 33 years old. She is a Pisces. She's not a Pisces. I'm thinking of a different character. She's a Libra. She is 4'11". Yeah, she's short. Yeah, whatever. What you gonna do about it? She's literally best friends with a bunch of my other Yumi Sonas, or just characters I've made in general. So yeah, that's literally all I really have to say about her. Wait, actually, never mind. I lied. She in the basically the base AU is like that follows kind of the same story of Project Hail Mary. She was originally. I feel like her book version and her movie version would be different. Let me say this. She in the movie, it is most likely in this universe, it is known to be a movie. So my character plays the character that I made an actor. This is so confusing. Let me explain it better. The character is Tanya, but I also gave her an actor. Like Ryan Gosling. Her actor's name is Blair Beaumont. She's basically like a really awesome actor. So yeah, her book version, she's like this moody, kind of scary person. She isn't scary per se. She's just very moody and very let's say not friendly towards Grace when they first wake up on the ship and she doesn't remember much. But back on Earth, before the launch of the Hail Mary, they were dating. Just it was casual, very nice. She's also a teacher that works at the same middle schools as Grace. They're both 8th grade teachers. Before somebody comments, "Oh, Rylan Grace was an 8th grade teacher." Yes, he was. Yes, he was. It's a simple Google search, or whatever search engine you want to use. It's a simple search, especially on TikTok. He was an 8th grade teacher. They both work in eighth. They both work as 8th grade teachers. They kept their relationship just kind of, but the students, they obviously knew. They're really bad at hiding stuff. On Earth, before the Hail Mary and before she lost her memories and stuff, she was still like a moody person. She was basically like that cool, strict teacher. She was like the strict teacher that you really loved. Like that kind of strict teacher that you really, really loved. That's what she was kind of like. On the Hail Mary, she's like, let me just say this: she's 1 year younger than Grace. So however old he is on Earth, she's gonna be 1 year younger than that, and however old he is on the Hail Mary, after the years have passed, she's always going to be 1 year younger than that. Let's get that out of the way. She's basically Ryland Grace's best friend. So she, do I have anything else to say about her? Let me talk about her initial reaction to Rocky. Her initial reaction to Rocky is very much what the F is that? Kind of like that. She was horrified of Rocky when she first saw him. Terrified. Yeah. I think that's all I have to really say about her. If you want any more details about her, I'll put it in the you can ask me in the comments on TikTok or on YouTube. Just ask me. I'll do a Q&A video sometime. That's all I have to say. Let me get to the second one. Our second character. Let's do Augie. Augie/August. Let me talk about her relationship to Tanya. Let's say this. Tanya, Augie, and I'm going to name 2 other characters right now. Bethany, Isaiah, Jordan, and yeah, that's it for now. That's it. That's all I have to say. Tanya, Augie, Beth, Isaiah, and Jordan. So Tanya, Augie, Isaiah, and Jordan, they're all siblings. Augie was their basically adopted older sister, the older sister to Tanya, but the little sister to Isaiah and Jordan. Isaiah and Jordan are Tanya and August's older brothers. They are twins. So they're all have a family relationship. Augie, she is like the action hero. Think of the Gray Man when you think of her. Think of Drive or the Gray Man when you think of her. She basically she goes on this great mission because the way they grew up. Quick trigger warning right here. Mentions of abuse and child abuse and child and CSAM. I think CSAM. Yeah. When they were younger, they were abused horribly by their father. Augie one day was so just done with his BS. She pulled out a pew pew, a shot pew pew, and boom, right in their father's forehead, ending his life right on the spot. And they went their separate ways after that day. Augie left out the window one night and just never came back. Isaiah and Jordan, they got all 3 of those. Tanya, Isaiah, and Jordan all got split up into foster homes, and they haven't seen each other since. Now back to Augie's story. Augie isn't officially dating anybody. I use her kind of as just like a puzzle piece. If I really want to do something with Driver, I'll use her. If I want to do something with Cortland, I'll do her. Driver's from Drive, and Cortland is from The Gray Man. So yeah, she isn't really like a stationary character per se. I'll talk about the ship names after I'm done with all the characters. Yeah. That's all I really have to say about Augie. Let's talk about their actors real quick. Tanya and Augie are played by actors when I'm talking about the actor AU for both of them. So the actor AU for both of them is Augie is played by who is she played by? What was her name that I gave her? Oh, Isabella Sinclair. That was her actor's name. Isabella Sinclair. So Blair Beaumont, Isabella Sinclair. They are played by those 2 characters are played by the actors Isabella Sinclair and Blair Beaumont. They have been best friends for years. They got into the acting stuff together after leaving a kind of a girl group. It wasn't a girl group. It was kind of just just a cute thing they did with a group of friends. They are best friends in real life. They literally love each other to death. So That's all I have to say about Augie. I haven't really given her a character. Augie is her nickname. August is her real name. Tanya and Augie's last name are Florence. Well, Florence, she changed her last name to Florence after she left and became an adult. Her real last name was Williams because she came from a whole nother family. She literally ran away from that family, kind of joined Tanya's family. It's a whole thing. I'll do, if you want me to do another video on that, I will. So, who's next? Bethany. Bethany is the Sona I use for Holland March from The Nice Guys. She is basically like their next door neighbor that is a mortician. If she was really in the movie, she would be like, she was the person who did the work on Misty Mountains. She basically was the one who did the entire embalming process for her and all of that. So that's basically why she's important. She's basically Holly's basically like female role model after her mother passed away. Bethany and Holland's ex-wife were best friends when they were younger. Absolutely best friends. Like, they were like this. They couldn't be pulled back. They couldn't be pulled from each other. So that's why she's so close with Holly, because she's known Holly since she was born. That's how close she was. After she passed away, before she passed away, she moved away farther from where they were, and moved into the neighborhood that would end up being the neighborhood Holland and Holly moved into after the fire. They reconnected after a while. You know, she would babysit Holly while he would go out and work and stuff. And then the events of the movie, she's there to like keep Holly away and also defend herself. I have a scene in my head that would be kind of funny. In like the hotel scene where what's her name? Tally? She's holding them up. She comes in and she kind of like, she played volleyball as a kid. That's just like a little piece of lore. And after Tally pins her up against the wall, she does her hands like this and hits her in the chin, knocking her backwards. That would be kind of funny in the movie, personally. That would be a really funny moment in the movie. Why is that? I don't really have any like deeper story for them. Her and Holly get together after the events of the movie, so it wouldn't really be important. Yeah, she's basically like she's basically like the kind of person, like she'll cross her arms and like tilt her glasses down to look at you. She's very stern, she's very strict, but she's also very playful. Who can I say she's like? She's like the like stern parent. She's like a mix of the mom from Coraline and like the playful kind. She's like a strict, playful person. I don't know how to describe her. I'll do a video on their outfits and like kind of like their styles on TikTok. This video will be advertised on my TikTok, so it won't really matter. So I'll do a video about like yo, please give me a chance, please. I can't talk. I'm not re-recording this again. About their outfits and their respective styles. Since these movies technically take place in different time periods, especially the Nice Guys takes place in 1977. I would do a time period accurate outfit and a modern day outfit, like if it took place somewhere around 2026 through those years. That's it for Bethany. Her full name is Bethany March, since they get married after the events of Nice Guys, but during the events of Nice Guys, her last name is Rhodes. So Bethany Rhodes. And now let's talk about Isaiah and Jordan, the twins. They are two twins. They're somewhere in their 40s, 30s. I wouldn't make them that old. So they're somewhere around their mid 30s to late 40s, since they are much older than August and Tanya. They're twins. They're best friends. Jordan goes on to be a boxer and stuff. So he has like a boxing kind of backstory. They'd be in the movie. Oh my god, I have to talk about their actors. Since there's an actor AU version of this and then like the fictional version of this, I'm gonna talk about the fictional version. I'm gonna stop bringing up the actor version, and then I'm gonna bring up the actor version after I'm done with the fictional version. He ends up becoming a boxer, boxing. Then he gets into like a wild goose chase, kind of like think of the story of Fall Guy, aka Colt Seavers. Think of that, but like instead of being set up for murder and being a stunt guy, he gets set up for cheating, and he has to literally go through these records and basically fight for his life to show the world that his opponent was actually the one cheating and not him. He didn't lose his job. He just got like a bunch of major backlash for it. So, yeah, basically kind of like that. And now let's talk about Isaiah. Isaiah becomes a singer, and he's basically like he's the depressed kind of like alcoholic, drug addict singer. Oh my god, there's another character. I never gave her a name per se, but she is dating Colt Seavers. It's like in this AU, him and Jody, they dated for a little bit after the events of Fall Guy, but after a while they broke up again because it just didn't feel right to them anymore. Like it felt like the moment passed. But he still works alongside her and they're best friends. So, yeah, I have to figure out a name for her. I'll post a video on her on TikTok. So, after all that, let's get into the actors. The actor for Tanya, I said Blair. Actor for Tanya is Blair Beaumont. The actor for August is I forgot her name already. What was her name? Isabella. Her name's Isabella. I forgot her last name. Crap, I forgot her last name. But it's Blair Isabella. The actor for Bethany would be Taylor Austin. The actors for Isaiah and Jordan would be coincidentally Jordan Payne and Tyler Payne. So yeah. Now, what did I say I was going to talk about after this? I forgot, you guys. This video is so messy. It's so messy. If you guys need extra context behind this, I'll do a shorter slideshow, or I'll just answer questions in the comment. I cannot talk when I get on camera. I can't talk. I can't tell a story. I can't do anything. I'm useless when I get on camera. But yeah, that's really all I have to say for right now. I will answer more questions in the comments. I'll do whatever you guys need for me to do. I'll even record a second video if you guys need me to. So that's all I really have to say. Goodbye. Thank you. If you watched this video, thank you so much. I want to make it to like 1K or something. Thank you. It's always been my dream to be a big YouTuber. Thank you. Please be patient with me. I'll get better over time. Thank you. Thank you for eating cozy with Josie. And goodbye. Thank you.